Today we're using my fastest killing Saug class setup here in Black Ops Season 3. I made an overpowered class setup that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for my muzzle, I had the monolithic suppressor, and whenever you shoot, you will have no mini-map firing ping, which means your red dot won't pop up if you do have the suppressor on or the monolithic suppressor on. You're also gaining 2 ticks of bullet velocity and then 2 ticks of damage range. Since this thing is an SMG, you are going to want to have some damage range so that way you can take those longer range gunfights. With this class setup, I wanted to try something different, so instead of using a barrel, I wanted to try the monolithic suppressor and see how that was. And I personally fell in love with this thing. I could definitely say you could either use the suppressor or monolithic suppressor. It's all up to you, but in the gameplay, I was using the monolithic suppressor for the damage range. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, we're getting 20% to the bullet velocity, and then the damage at effective range is 14.7, and the damage on that is 21. And then the damage beyond range is 32.8, and the damage on that is 12. For my next attachment for my underbarrel, I had the vertical foregrip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of horizontal recoil control. I personally love this attachment because you are able to take those longer range gunfights without your gun shaking or having a really wonky recoil pattern. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 2% to the recoil gun kick control and then 35% to the horizontal recoil control. For my next attachment for my rear grip, I had the ergonomic grip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of dive to fire speed, 3 ticks of slide to fire speed, 2 ticks of ADS speed, and then 2 ticks of jumping ADS speed. If you guys do slide or dive, you are definitely going to love this attachment because if you do slide or dive, you are going to be picking up your weapon extremely fast as well as ADSing fast, and if you do decide to jump while ADSing, that will increase your ADS speed as well. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 17% to the ADS speed, 19% to the jump ADS speed, 50% to the slide to fire speed, and then 50% to the dive to fire speed. For my next attachment for my stock, I had the balance stock, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of aim walking movement speed, 2 ticks of movement speed, 2 ticks of hip fire movement speed, and then 2 ticks of strafing movement speed. I personally love this attachment because overall it's going to make your gun so much faster. You're going to have a very fast strafe speed, so whenever you are ADS moving left to right, it is going to be a lot harder for your enemies to hit you because you are moving super fast. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 13% to the movement speed, 18% to the crouch movement speed, and then 12% to the ADS movement speed. Finally, for my fire mods, I have the recoil springs, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of horizontal recoil control as well as 2 ticks of vertical recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it's going to maintain the recoil for you, so you really don't have to control it as much with all the other attachments that we do have on this thing. This thing is going to have a really good recoil pattern. I would definitely stick to medium to close range with this thing, but if you do need to take those extreme ranges, I really don't think this thing is going to shake or move at all. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 10% to the recoil gun kick control, 10% to the horizontal recoil control, as well as 10% to the vertical recoil control. Here are all my perks on the screen. For the wildcard, make sure you guys are using high roller or perk read so that way you guys can have an extra streak or perk. Here are all the attachments on the screen with the stats. Let me know down below how you guys are messing with this class. This class got me my most kills in Black Ops 6. We were playing on the faded Nuketown, so let me know down below what you guys want me to upload next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Today we are using the SWAT. Let's see what we can do with this thing. It's crazy, the last game I played, someone said that we were cheating because their whole team left. Apparently we're cheating. Doesn't make sense. Random teammate that was on my team got a gunship, and so did I. That Saug I picked up off the ground was absolutely dog poop. Let me know if you guys are hyped for the new Fantastic Four movie. I'm pretty hyped for that thing, I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching a lot of those explanation videos for it. Alright, we are losing. That's why I stopped talking there, because I have to figure out what we're gonna do to win. Use the big brain.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Is a luxury you cannot.
There we go.
Calling in force. That was the most concern to me.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna skedaddle.
Enemy authorizing watchdog helo
Operator establishing score.
TACOM, enemy requesting help from us. Taking the lead. Hostiles at the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified.
Yep, I'm just marking that.
Reclaim the advantage, now hold it.
Enemy field operator.
Hardpoint active. Daily requesting copper gunner. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Oh my god! You just got spit on! Huck poop! You sack of poop!
Calling in force.
That's ridiculous, man. That I died off my nuke streak. It's whatever.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
That's the first time, the last game I played, that I've ever been or one of the games I played that I've ever been intercepted by a freaking, by interceptors. Like, that's
Hardpoint located.
it. Like, a majority of the people that play this game usually don't use the interceptors.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hostiles have inbound. Hardpoint locked down.
Oh, I thought I got shot out. Because it sort of had that sort of look to it.
Hardpoint is secure.
I'm not gonna lie. The fact that they aren't even doing too much is crazy.
TACOM, get a watchdog helo overhead. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
For hill time, I should say. They ain't really stepping it up.
Using Archangel.
Alright, that's ours.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy scout post detected. Hardpoint active.
Alright, so he's in our house for some reason. That's some good information to know now.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Bruh. Yeah. Oh! I almost snapped on your forehead, brother.
Mom. My dad.
Alright, Squeaks. You're gonna have to chill out.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Oh my god, I'm going crazy with this war machine, brother. Oh my god, it feels so nice to be able to do that. I literally got a whole week's worth of videos of MW3, so that way I have it for the second channel. And I'm not able to dive like that at all in that game. Dude, I keep dying off my freaking nuke. It's pissing me off, low-key. I'm glad that these people haven't left, though. Oh my god, bro. We got so much time left. I really wish it had the weapon switch that BO4 had, where you could swap weapons and their ammo was instantly like fully loaded. Dang, they really shot. Actually, no, they did. They did shoot me out. What a bunch of losers.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
Cool.
Hostile sighted. Fairness. Above incoming lethal. How unexpected.
Hardpoint located. Requesting watchdog kilo on that. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Operator establishing source.
I don't know how I just dropped out of there. I literally slid and pressed the jump button. Bang! Right in the face. Got sniped.
Hostiles attached to the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Has cover gonna close airport. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified.
You have
Waiting in the turn. We have eyes on.
using lethal.
CATCOM, set a watchdog kilo overhead. Hardpoint active.
He's down below. Down below. Oh. I'm pretty sure that's a Robbie song. That's why I did it like that. But who knows? I don't know what happened to Roddy Rich, man. That man used to be pretty good. And then it's like after that, the black and white album, or yeah, the album cover which that's all black and white with the pin. Dude, I don't know why he like just stopped.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
It's crazy to think a few years ago, before all this indoor thing, that we never had TikTok,
Hardpoint located.
never had any of those apps. No scrolling brain rot apps, I think.
Crimson act towards the road side.
Crazy that everyone does it too. I do it sometimes too. one of my IRLs will send me a freaking a reel, and I'll watch that, and then just start scrolling, and I'll be stuck in the loop. And then at one point I'll look and go, what am I doing? One thing I really don't,
Enemy RCS.
I really don't make shorts because I don't know. I don't like the format of it. Everything has to be vertical. I wish it was like an easier, like, I used to do it, but it was just like, I deleted the editing software I used to use for it, and it's just kind of a pain. I don't care. I got all of you with that. Yeah, 143. God, I'm dying. Oh no, my kills on tracking NML. All right, that was just shitty aim by me. Yeah, it's like you gotta get like a certain amount. Wait, how many kills? Dude, I got like 80 gun kills. 81.
Authorizing CUA.
Every player is all against force
UAV fuel check 50%.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Enjoy our game. Incoming lethal. Operator establishing source string. Using lethal activation.
Hostiles attacking the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
Shit on. I think we need to use the war machine or the gunship. At the end of the game, I'm probably gonna show you guys the stats in you know, the stats where like the recent games it shows you how many kills you got, because that's the only way you can really track the kills now. Which does suck, by the way, because the fact that there's a limit on kills that pop up is crazy. I remember BO4 used to have some crazy numbers. Your Cobra had some crazy numbers. Stop shooting at my gunship, you sneaky man. There we go. Now we're starting to streak. Dude, I don't know how many kills that is, but we definitely have crossed over the 150, 170 round kill count. We gotta be at like 200, right? I'm not. That's fine. I didn't take a shot with my war machine, so you can suck my balls. They're definitely gonna be flipping, right? Wrong? Maybe so. Yeah, that was right. Yeah, it's like you gotta get 10 kills and then it will count for one more extra. If I try to slide right by him, it didn't work.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Double kill.
Hardpoint locked down.
Too bad this game's over.
Daily requesting copper gunner. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located.
Well, there we go. We got the win. I will show you the kill count right after this, so let's get into that. It didn't show on the scoreboard at the end of the game, but you guys can see at the bottom left at my highest limbs, I did get 235 kills that game. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.